Here's a short screencast on cloning our repository using get. So we've changed the getting started documentation to have a new set of instructions that installs not the desktop client for Git, but the command line, because desktop wasn't working so well on the laboratory computers. If you've got a laptop, then you want to install the command line from either the Mac page or the Windows page. If you're on a laboratory account for EOS, then we've already done that. So all you need to do then is go to the Start menu of the lab computer, find Git, and this will be the more or less the same if you're using OS X or Windows on a laptop. Click Git Bash, and that will start a bash shell. So this is the Linux equivalent of a Windows shell, and it has a Linux flavor for example, changing to your Z drive. So this will this is the equivalent of doing Z: on Windows. Get into the Z drive and make sure that you're ready to clone. So at this point, we confirm that we've got Git in our path, and so we're ready to execute the Git command line. And that means then you can go to our numeric page here and copy our clone address onto your clipboard. And then because you're on Z, you just want to say git clone and then paste that URL. And you should see our code coming down. So at this point, if you're on a lab machine, you're done because Z numeric is in your path. If you're on a Windows or OS X laptop, you're going to have to put numeric in your path. On Windows, it's a little bit complicated because Python is set up to use the command shell. So to do anything with pip or Python, start a new shell, go into numeric, and again, only if you're doing this yourself, because lab computers already have had their path set. So do pip install -e dot, and you should then see pip obtaining the numeric files and moving a pointer into the Python package list so that it knows how to get Num Labs. Alright, so at this point then, again, you're running the Windows command shell, and you should be able to, from a Windows prompt, start IPython, and then that should launch IPython Notebook in a browser with a list of folders, and you can go into Lab 1, open the Lab 1 notebook, and then go down to the first cell that involves some Python code. And if you type Shift-Enter and it goes to the next cell, then that means that you've got a successful execution and you're good to go.